Alright, the underground is, I guess that's the word for their subway system. Here we go. Underground Piccadilly line to central London. Underground. In the subway system known as the underground, there's the tube map. They call the subway the tube here. Everywhere in tubes. Everywhere. All about the tubes. Well, you slowly get the hang of the tubes, they call them, the underground, which is basically their subway system. The tubes are like a whole thing here. The gift shop had all kind of tube merchandise, puzzles, even tube Monopoly. There it is. It's quicker by tube. Right there, the tubes. I love it. I love it. Really a very good, convenient way to travel through the underground of London. I'm liking it so far. This one's not moving because it's in a museum, but the real tubes, the real subway system, it's pretty convenient. I like it. Alright, down to the underground. Starting off here, going to take the underground, the public transit tubes, if you will. Love taking the tubes here. Mind the gap. A lot of taking the subway system, the underground, the tubes. Alright, got to take the tube. I guess I've been saying it wrong. It's not the tubes. I'm going to take the tube in the underground, which is their version of the subway. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Just be sure to mind the gap. The gap refers to the gap between the subway and the platform. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. That's the correct terminology they use when you're getting off. Take the tube. Underground, way faster than taking taxis. I'll take the tube. Oh, I'm gonna have to mind the gap once again. A little commute on the tube. It's cold outside, but it's warm down here in the tube. All right, total of 8 stops on the tube. Mind the gap. Back to the tube. I'm gonna take the underground. A couple different series of the tube, more or less the subway here. I figured I would just do public transport through the tubes and trains. Gonna take the subway, known as the underground, also the tube here at Piccadilly Circus. I'm really fascinated by the subway system here. It really is incredible. I think in the future I'm gonna look up all the different routes and all the weird tunnels and corridors and tubes. It's called the tube, but tubes. Really is fascinating. Really is fascinating and very efficient. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. And the commuter system is so nice that you can just pop into any subway station, also known as the tube and the underground, and get wherever you got to go very easily. Now, this is interesting. This is the only subway station I've seen that has like plexiglass so that you can't like go. You don't have to mind the gap. You don't have to mind the gap here. They got plexi between when these doors will open to let me in. I gotta catch another train, shuttle, etc. It's not the tube, but it's similar. Great horny toes, my biscuits are burning.